students, welcome to my dream. Today we are talking about the laws of motion and friction. Yes, laws of motion. As you all know about the Newton's first law, second law and third law. So we will start with the free body diagram. Suppose you want to discuss the normal. Suppose a block is given to you and the normal is always perpendicular to the surface. And this is the block of mass m, this is the weight. Suppose there is the presence of the two spheres and you want to discuss the free body diagram. So N1 is the normal for this one and N2 is for this. Free body diagram. There is a block of mass m. This one is the normal and this is the weight. And there is no vertical displacement. So the net force on y-axis, that is 0. That time n minus mg is equals to 0, which can be written like this. Suppose a cone structure is given to you. So this one is the normal, which is perpendicular to this. This one is the normal. If you want to draw this picture, it can be written down like this, say theta 1, theta 2. If you are considering the angle with this one and that one, so this is N1 and this is N2. So it gives N1 cos theta 1, whereas this gives N2 cos theta 2, and this is the weight. Here N2 sin theta 2, here N1 sin theta 1. There is no horizontal as well as a vertical displacement. The net force either on the x-axis or the y-axis can be calculated. So summation of the forces on the x-axis is given by this. So N1 cos theta 1 plus N2 cos theta 2, which is equal to N. You can say upward force is equal to downward. If upward force is equal to downward force and left arm is equal to right arm, then the system must be in equilibrium. So N1 sin theta 1 is equal to N2 sin theta 2. Suppose there is a structure which is given like this. This is it. There is the two spheres and you want to discuss the normal. So ये वाला इन दोनों के बीच में जो कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स लग रही है वो ये है. यहां से इस सरफेस पर एक परपेंडिकुलर फोर्स और इसको जो टच कर रहा है इस वाले को, that is F2. So F1 is this one and F2 is this one. Whereas a force acts like this, that is F2, F4. And these two arrows, which shows the contact forces and follows the Newton's third law, to every action has equal and opposite reaction. So you can add on N is equals to 1. So this is the method to draw the free body diagram with the help of the normal. So the next is, with the help of the free body diagram, we can solve the number of problems of blocks. Either they are moving horizontally or an inclined plane, and now let us talk about the free body diagram problems. There is the presence of the two blocks. One of them is this, another one is this. And you are considering a force capital F, which moves like within it. This is the mass m1 and this is of mass m2. First of all, you can draw the free body diagram and solve. So as this force, this is the applied force. This is the applied force. जैसे ये इधर फोर्स लगाएगा तो ये वाला इस पर एक फोर्स लगाएगा. These are the contact force. To every action has equal and opposite reaction. So now we can draw the two figures. Follow the free body. This is A. इसको कौन ले जा रहा है? इसको बेटा ये ले जा रहा है, ये वाला. एंड एक्सेलरेशन कैसा कंसीडर करें बेटा? यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन. These two vectors, force is a vector quantity, these two vectors are anti-parallel to each other. If you want to know the resultant for the vector quantities is given by R is equals to under root A square plus B square 2AB cos theta. Here theta is 180 degree. Then you will get A minus B. A square plus B square minus 2AB cos 180, which gives A minus B. So this minus this. These are anti-parallel. Effective force कितनी है बेटा? The magnitude of the effective force, that is M into A. Here you see there is no external force. So F is equals to M to A. Otherwise you can write on F plus minus whatever the magnitude of the force is given to you here. So this is the contact force. Now you can write down M to A. M1A, F is equals to M1 plus M2 into A. So A is equals to F upon M1 plus M2. This is the acceleration possessed by that system. Now, if these two blocks are given here, having the masses M1 and M2, in this case you are applying the force towards left. Now we are considering the force towards right. Now you see, this is the contact force. This is the block of mass M2. You are applying the force capital F against this applied force. Against this applied force, there is small f, and the system is moving with the uniform acceleration. So F minus small f, that is M to A. For this, for the block of mass m1, there is a force F, जो इसको आगे ले जाए. F is equals to m1. Now put the value of F in this m1a. So F is equals to m1 plus m2. Then you will get A is equals to F upon. तो बेटे क्या पता लगा आपको? The same blocks are here, having the masses m1, m2, and this is the another. In these two cases, the masses are same, magnitude of applied force is same, acceleration is uniform. Then you will see, this is acceleration is applied force upon total mass. Similarly, you will get here, आपने ये लिया applied force upon total mass. In these two cases, either we are applied the force towards left with the same magnitude or towards right. Magnitude of the acceleration remains same, but the magnitude of the contact forces are different. Here, this is a small f is equal to m2a, but in this case, small f is equal to m1a. Got it? If we are applying the force on a system either towards left or towards right, the magnitude of the acceleration is same, but the magnitude of the contact forces are different. Now you are considering that another problem. This is a block of mass m1, say m2, say m3. And you are applying a constant force. You are applying a constant force. You draw the free body diagram and solve the problem. This is the block of mass m1, this is the block of mass m2, and this one is the block of mass m3. In between m1 and m2, there is a contact, and you can consider ये वाला इस पर एक F1 फोर्स लगा है, तो ये वाला भी इतनी लगाएगा इस पर. बट एज द मासेज आर डिफरेंट, तो ये वाला इस पर एक नया मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ फोर्स एक्ट कर रहा है और ये वाला इस पर. सो अगेंस्ट द कैपिटल F देयर इज स्मॉल f 1, एंड सिस्टम कहाँ मूव कर रहा है. For the block of mass m2, the force F1 carry towards left, and this is F2. F1 इसको कैरी कर रहा है m2, but for this m3 there is only the force F2. So F3 is equals to m3a, there is no other force. This is F1 minus F2 because the motion is right. These are two anti-parallel, so you can write down F1 minus F2 is equal to m2a, and F is equals minus F1. That is it. Against the F2, Against the F2 there is no force. So F3, in place of F2 you can write down M3A, and F1 is equal to M2 plus M3 into. Now put the value of F1 here. So F minus M2 plus M3 into A is equal to M1A. So F is equals to M1 plus M2 plus M3 into A, and which gives the acceleration, that is applied force upon total mass. Understand? हाँ भाई नदीम, क्या चल रहा है? ठीक है, नेक्स्ट. These are the two blocks, and you are applying a force like this. This is of mass M1, this is of mass. Makes an angle P, and the system is moving like this. So F cos theta, because of the F cos theta, there is the horizontal displacement. Because of sin theta, there is no vertical displacement. Because F sin theta, this is F, this is F. Because of this, F cos theta minus F, which gives M1A, and F2 is equals, F is equals to M2A. Then F cos theta is equal to M1 plus M2. This is the equation first, this one is second. Then you will get F upon F cos theta divided by. If you want to check, then in place of theta you can write down 0 degree, because आप पहले उसको कौन सी फोर्स पे अप्लाई कर रहे थे? कांस्टेंट. cos 0 1 होता तो वही आ जाएगा. Now we are talking about the lift or an elevator. When the lift is, case first, when the lift is moving, upward with a uniform acceleration A. This is a lift. Mass M. This is the reaction, this is the action, and the lift is moving with this acceleration. When the lift is moving upward with the uniform acceleration A, this is the reaction, this is the weight, load, किधर जा रहे हैं? ऊपर. This minus this, because these are the anti-parallel to each other. This minus this is equal to M into A. So effective force is M into A. R is equal to M into G plus NA, which gives M into G plus. Where capital R, M into G plus A, capital R, that is the apparent weight of that person, which is in the lift. The apparent weight क्या पता चला, एक्चुअल वेट क्या था उसका, एक्चुअल वेट बेटा mg था, एक्चुअल वेट ऑफ द पर्सन दैट इज mg, but you see here this is m into g plus a, so apparent weight is greater than actual weight, and the effective acceleration g plus a. The effective acceleration will become g plus a. हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं, ऊपर, जरूरत से ज्यादा ऊपर नहीं जा रहे हैं, जरूरत से ऊपर जाएंगे तो 4 आदमी की जरूरत पड़ जाएगी, इसलिए अपरेंट वेट बढ़ जाता, समझ में आई, अगर ऊपर निकल गए तो अपरेंट वेट बढ़ जाएगा। नेक्स्ट, केस सेकेंड, व्हेन द लिफ्ट is moving downward with a uniform acceleration. When the lift is moving downward with a uniform acceleration a, then you see now the lift is moving downward, it means this minus this, motion किधर हो रहा है, towards the load, mg minus r, m. So r is equal to m into g minus m. R is equal to m into g plus minus. In this case, the apparent weight decreases. Actual weight कितना mg, ये कितना आ रहा m into g minus a. So in this case, the apparent weight decreases, या less than actual weight. और इससे पहले वाले में क्या पढ़ाया था, when the lift is moving upward with a uniform acceleration a, the apparent weight is greater than the actual weight. When the lift is moving downward, the apparent weight is lesser than actual. अगर कोई आ रहा ऊपर से, समझ गए ना, तो छोटा ही होगा, और जा रहा तो भारी हो जाएगा। See, when the lift is moving upward or downward with a uniform velocity, इसमें ये जा रहा है यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी से। When we are talking about the uniform velocity, it means acceleration क्या है, 0, और जा रहा है ऊपर। But in this case, you see, चलो जी ठीक है। Now, so r minus mg is equal to ma, but a is 0, so r is equal to mg. Now, in this case, that is moving downward, so mg minus r is equal to m into a. A is 0. So in both the cases, the apparent weight is equal to the actual weight. Either the lift is moving upward or downward with the uniform velocity, then the apparent weight is equal to the actual weight. Now, when the lift is falling, freely, or you can say when the lift is falling chama-cham, or you can say the rope of the lift is broken. The rope of the lift is broken. So at that instant, जैसे ही वो रस्सी टूटी, एट दैट इंस्टेंट देयर इज अ रिएक्शन. और वो कितना है, शो तो करोगे आप. So in this case, acceleration is equals to gravity as that falls freely. So mg minus r is equal to ma. So r is equal to mg minus ma. In place of a, you can write down g. The apparent weight will become 0. Apparent weight is equal to 0. Apparent weight का मतलब आभासी वजन. ठीक है, तो बेचारा कुछ आभास करने लायक बचेगा ही नहीं, इसलिए मैंने उसको लिटा दिया कि तुम लेटे रहो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ठीक है, ये जो भी अभी तक पढ़ाया, वट एवर द केसेज विच हैज बीन डिस्कस टिल द पॉइंट ए टू ई, इसकी एक कंडीशन है बेटा. द कंडीशन इज A is lesser or equal to this. The magnitude of the acceleration possessed by that lift is always lesser than small g or equal to g. If it is मतलब A is greater than this, तो बेटे काम खराब हो जाएगा. If the magnitude of the acceleration of the lift or an elevator is greater than the gravity, तो ये जो शेर है ना, उस लिफ्ट की जो फैन लगाओ उसमें चला जाएगा अंदर. कैसे, वो देखिए. नाउ there is a block of mass m and that lift is moving with a acceleration 12 meter per second square. How much displacement covered by the block in 2 seconds? How much displacement covered by that block which is in the lift, and the lift is moving downward with an acceleration of 12 meter per second. So S is equals to ut plus half at t square Initially the block is at rest, so you can write down A is equals to 12 and time कितना दिया ये 24. Which is wrong? Why? The lift is moving with this acceleration. The block is moving with the acceleration due to gravity. ये तो 10 से चल रहा है, 10 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर, और लिफ्ट किससे जा रही है? इससे, तो ये अपने आप ऊपर चल देगा ना, इसका मतलब ये देरी से आ रहा. So that's why you can write down half GT square. This is of 220 मीटर. ठीक है. So this is correct. Now we are talking about the pulley. First of all, we are talking about the simple pulley. After that, the different type of the cases which we will discuss here. So the case first, the simple pulley. There is the presence of the two blocks, one of them having the mass m1, another one is m2, and this pulley is fixed. Remember one thing, the pulley is fixed, there is no friction, and we are not considering any kind of the mass of that string. ये इस पे रपट रही है, व्हील नहीं घूम रहा है. व्हील जब घूमेगा तो किस चैप्टर में जाएंगे? रोटेशनल मोशन में, सिस्टम ऑफ द पार्टिकल. If m1 is greater than m2, if m1 is greater than m2, so obviously ये इधर जाएगा और ये इधर जाएगा. Because of this weight, there is the tension in the string. ठीक है. सिंगल रोप है तो टेंशन भी सिंगल ही लेगा, और सस्पेंशन पे कितनी टेंशन लेगा? 2. इसका एरो इसका एक ही डायरेक्शन में, तो दैट्स व्हाई इट विल बिकम ट्वाइस ऑफ टी. अब आप इसे लिफ्ट समझ लो और इसको दूसरी लिफ्ट समझ लो. ये नीचे जा रहा है तो क्या करेंगे? m1g माइनस टी इज इक्वल टू m1a. दिस माइनस दिस इज इक्वल टू m1a. ये ऊपर जा रहा तो दिस माइनस दिस m2a. on adding you will get m1 minus m2 into g. This is m1 plus m2 into a. So a is equals to m1 minus m2 into g. That is the total. Now remember one thing, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले क्या पढ़ा था कि एक्सेलरेशन जो होता है अप्लाइड फोर्स या नेट फोर्स अपॉन टोटल मास. दिस इज m1g विच इज ग्रेटर देन दिस. तो नेट कितना हो गया? m1g माइनस m2g. ना पुट द वैल्यू put the value of A in equation first और सेकंड. हमने ये वाली चूज कर ली. T is equal to m2g plus m2a. So T is equals to m2g plus m2a. The value of ma is this. Take the LCM and get the answer. That is twice of M1, M2. M1. अभी तो मैंने एलोबरेट करके बताया, उसके बाद मैं ट्रिक्स भी बता दूंगा कैसे बहुत जल्दी आता है, कोई दिक्कत। नाउ द केस सेकंड यही पढ़ा देते। Suppose there is the frictionless table. This is the pulley. इसका मास है M1. Weight will become M1G. This is T. This is T. This is M. There is no vertical displacement. Y-axis पर कोई डिस्प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो रहा. It means ये वाली फोर्स, ये नॉर्मल इस वेट के बराबर। मोशन किधर हो रहा है? इधर। मोशन के बारे में एक बार पहले ही बताया था। स्लोप किसका ज्यादा है? इसका। ये 90 डिग्री पर है, ये 0 डिग्री पर। जिसका स्लोप ज्यादा है बॉडी जाएगी उधर। समझ में आई? सो M1G माइनस T इज इक्वल टू M1A। दिस माइनस दिस इज इक्वल टू दिस। अगेंस्ट द टी कोई फोर्स नहीं लग रही है, इसलिए बेटा सीधा लिख लो M2A। सो M1G ऑन एडिंग, सो A is equal to M1G divided by M1 plus। Now put the value of A either in equation second or first। Either you can put the value of A in second or first। So T2 is equal to M2A, which is equal to M1G by M1 plus। So you will get M1 M2 G divided by M1 plus। Now if an inclined plane is given to you and there is a block, this is M1, this is M2। आप इसको बीटा लो। दिस इज, बेटा ये इसका वेट है, ये थीटा बीटा है तो ये 90 है, तो ये कितना हो गया 90 माइनस बीटा, तो ये कितना हो गया बीटा हो गया, which gives M2G cos, and here it is M2G sin बीटा। टेंशन तो सस्पेंशन पर ही होगी। टेंशन किस पर होती है? सस्पेंशन। मैं तो टेंशन बेटे यहाँ से लेता हूँ, कुछ लोग घुटने से ले लेते हैं, वो बात अलग है। मैं तो यहीं से लेता हूँ, सस्पेंशन मेरा यही है। तो टेंशन किस पर है? सस्पेंशन। सो M1G एंड दिस इज द एक्सेलरेशन। सो this is M1G minus T is equal to M1A। and this is T, the system is moving। इस inclined plane पर बॉडी कहाँ जा रही है? ऊपर जा रही है। ब्लॉक कहाँ जा रहा है? ऊपर जा रहा है। so T minus M2G sin beta M2A। on adding you can write down M1G minus M2G sin beta is equal to M1 plus M2 into A। So A is equals to M1 minus M2 sin beta, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, G कॉमन ले लिया, divided by. Now put the value of A in equation second, then you will get T, and which is equal to M1 M2 1 plus sin beta into G divided by total mass. As you put the value in equation second, then you will get this one. ठीक है, अगर मैं फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन की बात करता है यहाँ पर तो T माइनस M2G साइन थीटा माइनस छोटा f, वो भी लिख देता हूँ. चलो वो लिख के दिखा दूँ एक बार आपको. If you are considering the friction over here, this is small f, this is M2G sin beta. So T minus M2G sin beta minus f is equal to M2A, and f is equal to क्या होता है mu n. This one is the normal and this is the M2G cos beta. So in place of n you can write down M2G cos beta and put the value here. This is when you are considering the kinetic friction. You just take a break for 5 minutes. वापस आते हैं, फिर देखते हैं आदमी ऊपर जाता है तो भारी हो जाता है, नीचे आता है तो हल्का होता है.
Hello, students. Welcome to the My Dream, the India's first ever e-learning educational platform where each and every topic is taught with what, why and how concept.
Sir, what is this concept?
Right question. Then can you tell me what is education? Education means not only to getting marks in examination but also to develop their mind also. That's why the My Dream is introducing the concept of what, why and how so that analytical skills of students can be enhanced as well.
Wow, sir. How nice it is.
Yay. It's a nice step by the My Dream to bring a revolutionary change in recent education scenario. Hello, students. Welcome to the My Dream, the India's first ever e-learning educational platform where each and every topic is taught with what, why and how concept.
Sir, what is this concept?
Right question. Then can you tell me what is education? Education means not only to getting marks in examination but also to develop their mind also. That's why the My Dream is introducing the concept of what, why and how so that analytical skills of students can be enhanced as well.
Wow, sir. How nice it is.
Yay. It's a nice step by the My Dream to bring a revolutionary change in recent education scenario. Hello, students. Welcome to the My Dream, the India's first ever e-learning educational platform where each and every topic is taught with what, why and how concept.
Sir, what is this concept?
Right question. Then can you tell me what is education? Education means not only to getting marks in examination but also to develop their mind also. That's why the My Dream is introducing the concept of what, why and how so that analytical skills of students can be enhanced as well.
Wow, sir. How nice it is.
Yay. It's a nice step by the My Dream to bring a revolutionary change in recent education scenario. Hello, students. Welcome to the My Dream, the India's first ever e-learning educational platform where each and every topic is taught with what, why and how concept.
Sir, what is this concept?
Right question. Then can you tell me what is education? Education means not only to getting marks in examination but also to develop their mind also. That's why the My Dream is introducing the concept of what, why and how so that analytical skills of students can be enhanced as well.
Wow, sir. How nice it is.
Yay. It's a nice step by the My Dream to bring a revolutionary change in recent education scenario. Hello, students. Welcome to My Dream, the India's first ever e-learning educational platform where each and every topic is taught with what, why and how concept.
Sir, what is this concept?
Right question. Then can you tell me what is education? Education means not only to getting marks in examination but also to develop their mind also. That's why My Dream is introducing the concept of what, why and how so that analytical skills of students can be enhanced as well.
Wow, sir. How nice it is.
Yay. It's a nice step by My Dream to bring a revolutionary change in recent education scenario. Hello, students. Welcome to My Dream, the India's first ever e-learning educational platform where each and every topic is taught with what, why and how concept.
Sir, what is this concept?
Right question. Then can you tell me what is education? Education means not only to getting marks in examination but also to develop their mind also. That's why My Dream is introducing the concept of what, why and how so that analytical skills of students can be enhanced as well.
Wow, sir. How nice it is.
Yay. It's a nice
Now we are
step
talking
by
about the next inclined plane. ये वाला देखते हैं. This one is angle beta, this is alpha. There is a presence of the two blocks, one of them having the mass m1 and m2. Now the question is this: if both the blocks have the same mass, what will happen? If both of them having the same mass, तब भी बेटे सिस्टम तो मूव करेगा. कैसे? अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बताया. As you know about My Dream, we follow the concept of the what, why and how. So you must know the reason behind it. करना क्या? How we can solve the problem. So greater is the slope. जिसका स्लोप ज्यादा होगा बॉडी उधर ही जाएगी. Either both of them have the same. So this is m1g and this is alpha. This is m1g cos alpha. This is m2g. This is beta. And the horizontal component is m2g cos beta. This is m2g sin beta. ये नॉर्मल है. टेंशन जी इधर लेगा. सिस्टम इधर मूव कर रहा है क्योंकि इसका स्लोप जाता है, इसका एंगल जाता है. And this is m1g sin alpha. So m1g sin alpha minus t is equal to m1. As the system is moving like this. So t minus m2g sin beta is equal to m2. So m1 sin alpha minus m2 sin beta into g on adding first and second, you will get m1 which is equal to a. Now put the value of a in equation second, then you will get m1 m2 sin alpha plus sin beta is equal to m1 plus. Now आप ट्रिक्स सीख लीजिए. ट्रिक्स क्या है? You must remember this. केस फर्स्ट में हमने क्या किया था, केस फर्स्ट में फॉर M1 एंड M2 दोनों ही 90 डिग्री पर थे, साइन 90 साइन 90। अल्फा के लिए, अल्फा किसके लिए, फॉर M1, बीटा किसके लिए, M2 के लिए, तो साइन 90 साइन 91 M1 माइनस M2 आ गया। केस सेकेंड, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द केस सेकेंड, M2 के लिए आपने एंगल लिया बीटा और M1 के लिए लिया आपने अल्फा, तो ये तो 90 डिग्री और ये कितना, 0, तो साइन 90 आप रखोगे 1 आ जाएगा और साइन 0 0 हो जाएगा, तो M1 इंटू जी आ जाएगा। केस थर्ड, केस थर्ड, फॉर M1 एंगल 90 डिग्री है और M2 के लिए कितना लिया आपने बीटा, तो साइन 90 रखोगे 1 आएगा, M1 माइनस M2 साइन बीटा आएगा। तो आप इससे भी चला सकते हैं क्वेश्चन को। नाउ लेट अस टॉक अबाउट सम अनदर थिंग। अकॉर्डिंग टू न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ, न्यूटन्स सेकेंड लॉ, फर्स्ट लॉ में क्या होता है, फर्स्ट लॉ इज बेस्ड ऑन द इनर्शिया। इनर्शिया इज द टेंडेंसी टू resist an object. When an object is at rest, it will remain at rest. When an object is in motion, that will remain in motion until an external force is applied. जैसे आपने किसी ब्लैंकेट को झाड़ा, वो पार्टिकल वहीं स्टे रहना चाहते हैं, तो इट इज द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ मोशन। न्यूटन लॉ ऑफ मोशन का कौन सा पार्ट है? सपोज यू आर इन ए बस और ए कार, अचानक वो गाड़ी तेज चला देता तो आप किधर जाते हो? पीछे की तरफ। अगर वो अचानक ब्रेक लगा देता तो आप किधर जाते हो? आगे की तरफ। दीज आर सम एग्जाम्पल, बेसिक एग्जाम्पल। नाउ according to this, f the rate of change in momentum gives force, and momentum on the x-axis is given by mvx I, on the y-axis mvy, on the z-axis that is vz. So fx, that is delta px, fy delta py, fz delta pz. If you want to discuss the change in momentum, so mvx I, mvyj, mvzk, which is this divided by t. When we are talking about the conservation of momentum, किसकी बातें कर रहे हैं? Now we are talking about the conservation of linear momentum. We are not talking about the conservation of angular momentum. बॉडी यहाँ रोटेट नहीं कर रही है. If no external force is applied on a system, if you are not considering any kind of the force, आप किसी सिस्टम पर कोई फोर्स नहीं लगा रहे हैं, so delta P is equals to 0, P1 minus P2. Then the momentum is conserved. If you are not applied any kind of the force on a system, then the momentum remains conserved. And next, impulse. आपने सुना होगा impossible, सुना? Yes, impossible. क्या मतलब है? जुकाम ना हो सकता हो। ये तो खुद ही बता रहा आई एम पॉसिबल, ये तो खुद ही कह रहा है यस आई एम पॉसिबल। तो इम्पॉसिबल तो कोई चीज है नहीं। आई एम पल्स, अरे मैं तो खुद ही जब तक हूं मैं खुद ही पल्स। ऐसा कोई वर्ड जिसमें क्यू के बाद यू ना आता हो, ऐसा कोई वर्ड बताइए जिसमें क्यू के बाद यू ना आता हो। चलिए हम इसको रब कर देते हैं, फिर आपको नई बात बताते हैं। यस, ध्यान रखिए क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं। यस, यही गलती हो जाती है। Yes, impulse. What do you mean by the impulse? When a force is applied for a short interval of time. When a force is applied for a short interval of time, that is called impulse. Suppose a bowler thrown a ball to you और आपने बैट लिया, शटक मार दिया। बहुत कम टाइम के लिए आपने फोर्स लगाई, that is called impulse. And that is force into time. Force, the rate of change in momentum, which is equal to. So impulse means change in momentum. Impulse means change. Now let us talk about the friction. Friction की बात करते हैं। Now we are talking about the friction. What do you mean by the friction? बताइए। हाँ बताओ बताओ, क्या कह रहे हैं, बोलो। When a force is applied, अच्छा, the force of friction which opposes the motion of an object, ये कह रहे हो आप बताओ मिस्टर नदीम। बेटा ये तो गलत हो गया आपका। The force of friction which opposes the motion of an object, this is wrong. The force of friction which opposes the relative motion of an object, हम उसके रिलेटिव मोशन को अपोज कर रहे हैं। एंड द फ्रिक्शन आर ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप, स्टैटिक, काइनेटिक, लिमिटिंग। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस। This is the force F, there is the force of friction, and there is no horizontal displacement. It means x एक्सिस पर कोई फोर्स, मतलब नेट फोर्स क्या है, सो F माइनस F इज इक्वल टू 0, सो F इज इक्वल्स टू F, so F upon F is equal to 1, or which is equal to tan 45. So the graph will be like this, and this is for static friction. We are talking about the frictional force. Frictional force. This is the applied force. यस, तो थीटा कितना हो गया आपके पास, 45 डिग्री हो गया। फ्रॉम ओरिजिन टू दिस पॉइंट इट फॉलोज द स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन। और इसके बाद इसकी पोजीशन ये, और इसके बाद ये इसकी क्या है, लिमिटिंग फ्रिक्शन, द लिमिटिंग फ्रिक्शन, और ये इसका क्या है, काइनेटिक फ्रिक्शन, काइनेटिक। स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन क्या है, स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन इज ए सेल्फ एडजस्टिंग फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन which is due to the molecular interaction, the molecular interaction between the surface and that object, ठीक है, and the maximum force of friction with respect to static friction, वो क्या है, that is the limiting. So limiting force, limiting friction क्या है, that is the maximum opposing force. अभी बॉडी चली नहीं है, just to move. Now we are talking about angle of friction, angle of friction, angle of friction. This is a horizontal surface you are applied, this one is the normal and this is the weight, and this is the resulting force, and this is frictional. The angle between the resulting force to the normal gives the angle of friction. Angle between the resulting force and the normal reaction with the normal, that is called. So tan theta, ऐसे लिख लीजिए, कैसे लिखोगे बताओ, अपवर्ड फोर्स इज इक्वल टू परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन बेस, तो tan थीटा हो गया परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन, so this is the force angle of friction. Now we are talking about the inclined plane, angle of repose. चली नहीं है, चलने की सोच रहा है. This is the angle alpha, this one is the weight, it makes an angle alpha. This is the horizontal component, this one is the normal, this is mg sin theta. यहाँ पर एक फोर्स लगा दिया. So n is equals to mg cos theta, अल्फा लिखो भाई, and f is equals to mg sin alpha. So f upon n gives tan alpha. In both the cases, there is no motion. When we are talking about the angle of repose, that object just to move, that object just about to move, but चला नहीं है, चलने की स्थिति में, at that time that has the maximum limiting force of friction. ठीक है, इसी को बाद में आप ऐसे लिख लेते हो थोड़ी देर बाद, f इज इक्वल टू म्यू और n को बाद में आप ऐसे लिख लेते हो एम जी कॉस थीटा अल्फा. दिस इज limiting force of it. Now we are talking about the contact force. Contact force. You are providing a block here. This one is the normal, this is the weight, and this is और ये हो गया फोर्स. सो आर विल बी मिनिमम कब होगा? जब n इज इक्वल टू एम जी होगा और भाई साहब कोई फोर्स नहीं लग रही होगी. देर इज नो फोर्स विच कॉजेज द मोशन इन द वाई एक्सिस. दैट टाइम रिएक्शन जो होगा, जो रिजल्टेंट फोर्स है, वो क्या होगी? सबसे कम. और सबसे ज्यादा कहाँ होगी? F इज इक्वल्स टू म्यू एन और n इज इक्वल्स टू एम जी. सो R इज इक्वल्स टू अंडर रूट F स्क्वायर प्लस n. क्या लिख देता हूं? सो n स्क्वायर प्लस F इज इक्वल टू म्यू एन और n इज इक्वल टू एम जी. एम जी आप ले लीजिए बाहर और आप दिस इज द मैक्सिमम फोर्स. नाउ you are placing a block like this. This one is the normal, this is the weight. आप ले जाना चाहते इधर. Now when an object is moving, when an object is in motion on a rough horizontal surface. This is the horizontal surface and you are saying V velocity. ऐसे लिख दो. ये नहीं लिखना चाहते तो आप ऐसे लिखो. F is equal to mu n या F net लिख लो. F net equals to F net किसके बराबर है? F net net force F is equal to mu n और n is equals to mg. Then you will get A is equal to mu. Obviously this uniform acceleration जो जा रहा है, किधर जा रहा है? उसकी वैल्यू ग्रेविटी से कम ही है, बिकॉज देयर इज अ फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन। या ज्यादा मतलब बताइए, कॉपर के लिए 1.6 होती है, ठीक है, यानी कि इसकी वैल्यू ज्यादा होगी, तभी तो अपोज कर रहा है, रिटार्डेशन हो रहा है। नाउ मोशन ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट ऑन एन inclined plane, inclined rough surface moves up, moves down कर दें, चलो move down, this is ये इधर मूव कर रहा है, this is mg, this is the weight, this is theta, this is the weight on the horizontal component, मैंने पहले बताया ये नॉर्मल है। जब ये इधर जा रहा है मूव डाउन तो फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन किधर हो जाएगी, n is equal to mg cos theta, this is equal to this, क्योंकि यहाँ तो कोई y एक्सिस पर कोई फोर्स लगी नहीं रही है, मूवमेंट नहीं हो रहा सीधी सीधा, एंड a and f is equals to mu n, आपने पढ़ा, और f is equal to mu mg cos theta। तो नेट फोर्स क्या होगी, F net is equals to A is equal to F net force। So mg minus this mg sin theta minus F divided by F. So mg sin theta minus mu mg cos theta divided by m. So a is equals to हो गया g sin theta minus mu cos m समझ में आया। और फोर्स निकालेंगे, नेट फोर्स आप यहाँ से लिख सकते हो, निकल सकते हो। Now we are talking about the another inclined plane in which an object is moving up. So mg cos theta, this is mg sin theta। किधर जा रहे हैं, ऊपर, फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन कहाँ लोगे, तो एफ नेट जो हो गया वो हो गया भाई साहब एम जी साइन थीटा माइनस एफ, एंड द नॉर्मल रिएक्शन यू नो एम जी कॉस थीटा, and f is equal to you know which is mg cos ये इधर लग रहा है, इसका एरो इसकी डायरेक्शन में, तो यहाँ क्या आएगा, प्लस आएगा। तो एज इक्वल्स हो गया एफ नेट अपॉन टोटल मास। mg साइन प्लस mg साइन थीटा n इज इक्वल्स टू, जी कहाँ चले गए थे, चलिए आ जाओ बेटे, सोचा मत करो, याद है। तो एक्सेलरेशन हो गया जी साइन थीटा। और आज के लेक्चर में मैंने आपको क्या बताया, हम ऊपर जाएंगे तो प्लस का आएगा, नीचे जाएंगे चाहे कोई हम अपोज ही क्यों ना कर रहा हो, ठीक है। अब आप सुन लीजिए, in the next session we will discuss the problems which is based on the laws of motion and the friction. In the next session we will discuss the problem which is based on the laws of motion and the friction.